Michigan Magazine is kept on the road by our many Michigan friends. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. It's back and making memories for a new generation. The Rustic Inn of Lewiston, now open to chase away those winter blues with hot, delicious food, your favorite beverage, and an atmosphere that'll keep you coming back to make new memories and new friends. The new Rustic Inn on Red Oak Road, just south of Lewiston. Experience the beauty, artistry, and taste of northern Michigan. Come to Amish Country Natural Products on Mount Tom Road, north of Mile, just off M33. From arts and crafts to fresh foods and vegetables, all natural, all local, all good. Stop by and get acquainted with Amish Country Natural Products, 1454 North Mount Tom Road, Mile. Clemix Sales and Service on Mapes Road, west of Mile, your complete recreational vehicle sales and service connection. Visit their beautiful showroom of new and pre-owned ATVs, lawnmowers, power equipment, snowmobiles, utility vehicles, and more. Clemix Sales and Service is also the home of the American-made Victory motorcycle line on display at Clemix on Mapes Road, Mile. With Easter coming up in a few short days, we're in the spirit for all things Easter, including delicious candy from a local candy shop, Sherni's of Whittimore, Michigan. This small family operation hand molds wonderful concoctions to make any holiday sweeter. Then, to get back on the health kick, we travel to northern Michigan and Amish country for a quick preview of something we'll be bringing you shortly, and that's a lesson on cooking healthful things like quinoa. We also have an update on an exciting summer ahead at northern Michigan's newest family attraction, Coopersville, Old West Town. It's all coming up on Michigan Magazine. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, what began as a crazy idea among 9 police officers to purchase the historic Clare City Bakery quickly became an international phenomenon, carrying on a Michigan tradition with delicious donuts, pies, pastries, breads, original coffee, and more, plus a full menu at the new adjacent traffic stop diner. Downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Rose Valley Winery on Beechwood Road in Rose City. See what thousands are raving about, creating a delicious variety of award-winning Michigan wines. Stop by and taste for yourself. The taste of Michigan is yours at Rose Valley Winery. We've visited many candy makers in our state and know how much they love this time of the year and are busy satisfying the sweetest tooths of both children and adults with rich fudges and other Easter delights. And of course, Sherni's Near Whittimore, the home of the chocolate-covered potato chip, has gone all out in providing an array of tasty Easter delicacies. So it didn't take us long to realize it was time for an update on Sherni's Candies, not far from the Michigan Magazine studios. Especially since they've also added to their menu thick, rich, homemade ice cream. So come on along and join us as we again stop by Sherni's Candies of Whittimore.
It's a pleasure, Sherry. Nice to see you again. Things have changed a little bit since we've been here last few years back.
Yes.
We got a lot more things going on, a lot more workers going on back there. We got a third generation candy maker over there. This is your granddaughter, is it?
Yes, very much so.
And
yeah.
who is this?
This is Brittany Hasty.
Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Can you shake my hand? Nice to meet you. You like chocolate? I bet you do. You know, last time we were here, you were probably just about that size. You've grown, haven't you? From the raw chocolate, you produce all this.
Yes, yes. We do it. It's all molded by hand.
Yes. Let's take a look. Looks at some of the items you got here, like this caramel corn basket for Easter, which is really neat. This is different. This concept here is there's no waste.
No waste. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is all edible on the inside. When it's all done, just break your basket off and eat the basket.
That's a neat idea because you don't have to hunt for your basket each Easter to find out where it's at, because you know where it's at.
That's right. You get a fresh basket every year.
Where'd this idea come from?
Probably 12 years ago, I bought out the popcorn shop in Bay City.
Well, there you go.
And they were making these, and they taught me how to do this.
Oh, boy.
Now, this is just made out of a regular bowl. We put a little Pam in it. Then we make our caramel corn recipe, and then we make it by hand. Put it in there and shape it by hand and just let it set.
My goodness. Now, since we've been here last, Sherry, you've added a few other things too, a lot of other things, but you've also added ice cream too. You also make ice cream here?
Yes, we do. Yep.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that, how that came about.
Well, my husband always wanted to make ice cream. We used to make it at home, the old Frank way, and he wanted to make ice cream so we could sell, and he wants to make the good old-fashioned kind with lots of cream. We use 15% cream, so it's good rich ice cream. And we make 3 gallons at a time. And we usually have about 12 different kinds in our counter.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we sell it by the pint, the quart, and also by the cone.
And it is rich, flavorful because it's handmade and you don't scrimp on any of the butter fat or whatever you're
Right,
using it.
that's right. The boys are making that.
Oh my goodness, you have got quite the supply now, and it's increasingly growing in everything you do here. And I was just wondering if you do still make the chocolate covered potato chips at all.
Oh, yes.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
And the peanut brittle.
And the peanut brittle, that was delicious too. What's going on in the back this morning? A lot of workers going on, just the everyday?
They're getting ready to make ice cream. The boys are getting ready to make ice cream, and the girls are just getting the counters filled back up from the weekend.
Oh boy, pretty busy.
We have one girl that's going to be preparing baskets back there.
Oh,
She's
okay.
making. We have more baskets, and she's going to fill them for us.
Yeah. And you two have been in the business how long now?
We just started our 20th year.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And it's going well here. All sorts of great, good comments coming our way from you. And we hope you keep the tradition up. Can we take a look in the back now, see what's cooking? Okay, let's go now. Nothing like the smell of a kitchen, especially when chocolate and candies are being made. Woohoo! Hello, 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 hello. What do we got here? We've got going over here, Keith.
We got a little project going here. These girls are wrapping stuff for gifts.
Hand wrapped too.
Hand wrapped, yes. These are turtles.
Oh yeah.
And they're wrapping them, and they'll be put into 2 in a package.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is. You can't beat that.
Yeah, that's just some of the little things that we do for gifts. These projects right now, she's doing the same thing. See, she's coloring the eggs.
Oh yeah.
We use a chocolate egg, and then we color with just paper. And these right here are coconut clusters, and we put jelly beans on them and make it look like a nest.
Isn't that neat?
That's a little bird's nest.
What's the secret, Keith and Sherry, of good chocolate? You can really tell the difference between chocolate and something that keeps you coming back for more. Is there a secret, or is it just the quality of the chocolate?
It's the quality of the chocolate, and the quality of the chocolate is the cocoa butter that's used in it. Because most of your chocolates on the market has not got any cocoa butter in it.
Oh.
Because it has a tendency to melt. See, this chocolate will start melting at around 80 degrees.
And like we were saying, there's specialty items for every season too. You've got Christmas, you've got Easter, you've got Thanksgiving probably, that you do specialty items.
Yes.
And do you get special orders? Do you do any special commission work, or like weddings or anything of that sort? Or
Yep, we do novelty things for weddings. We have little packages where we put 3 or 4 different little bite-sized pieces in a package, and they usually set them at the tables for favors. Do a lot of that. Make centerpieces for weddings.
oh boy, it's a lot of fun. I bet. I
Yeah.
bet when people come back and the faces and the smiles, they just keep returning. Isn't it nice?
Right.
Yes. Yes. We have very few people that leave with a frown on their face.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay, Keith, show us where the baskets are here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to make sure that these are edible baskets. They look
All
pretty.
right.
They're pretty enough to eat.
Here's your basket right here. We've just made it.
Oh boy. These are really sturdy. They can hold a lot of goodies too.
Oh yes, yeah, they're strong, but they're also edible. See, that breaks right off when you so that you got a chance to eat him.
That is good.
Thank you.
Well, that is delicious. You mix the caramel and everything here too, right?
Yeah, it's all homemade.
Sugar-free stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the sugar-free things. Dell was just tasting some of the sugar-free stuff, and it tastes just comparable to regular stuff. You really can't tell the difference.
Right.
What's the secret there, or do you just want to keep it a secret?
No, we don't keep that a secret. That's a Nestle's product, but we buy the raw chocolate, and it's the sweetener is maltol, and maltol is classified as a alcohol sweetener, and alcohol sweetener is classified as sugar-free. And it still's got the cocoa butter in it. That's where you get your good flavor. We make a few chocolate baskets out of the sugar-free.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll put the sugar-free product in it. We don't make a lot of bunnies, but we'll make the basket so that maybe just a few, just to decorate it up a little bit.
All right. And here we got some fresh nuts over here. That's going to be added to. What type of things are we going to be adding there?
These we make chocolate-covered cashews out of. This is about probably 15 pounds.
Fresh too. Do you roast these here or no?
Yes, we roast them here. Yep, when we put them through the machine fresh.
Cashews. We got pecans, peanuts.
Pecans, peanuts, almonds, Brazil nuts,
Oh boy, popcorn ball and nuts.
Well, as you can see, we were having a ball at Sherni's, not only tasting the ingredients, but also finding drawers of finished varieties of candies. Oh, this was another dream come true for me, being let loose in a candy store. And then the taste test of some of the best homemade ice cream I've had since my childhood and those old-fashioned ice cream socials. What an Easter treat this was turning out to be. To top all that off, we were treated to the appearance of a very special guest.
Now we know the truth. This is where the Easter Bunny shops for Easter candy, eh? All right. Who is it? Go up there and say hi to the Easter Bunny. Well, as the Easter Bunny makes his way back into the kitchen here at Sherni's to make sure everything's going right, because we know now where the Easter Bunny shops for Easter, we'd like to thank Keith and Sherry and the whole gang here for giving us a chance to come back and see what's cooking, literally in the kitchen, at least this time for Easter. It's always a holiday here for you too, isn't it? I mean,
Very much so, yes.
things are always cooking and always sweet. We'd like to thank you once again for appearing in Michigan Magazine, and we wish everyone a very happy Easter. And you too, we hope you keep the tradition of chocolate and candies in every single holiday we have. Thank you very much,
Thank
Keith.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you
And
very
Sherry,
much.
it's been a pleasure. Now, let's try some of these.
Michigan Magazine is being brought to you in part by the Cedar Tavern and Grill of Lupton, where friends come to meet friends and families come for delicious food and a wholesome atmosphere. Come relax with your favorite beverage or bring the crew for a great meal and live entertainment. It's happening now at the Cedar of Lupton. Hale Hardware, your do-it center in Hale, Michigan. Much more than a regular hardware store, providing everything you need for whatever your project is, along with a knowledgeable sales staff to get her done. Serving Northern Michigan since 1946. Hale Hardware, south of M65 at Ainsley in Hale. The Michigan-made rebounding mailbox pole. Never again worry about the winter snowplow taking out your mailbox with this ingenious rebounding pole. Your mailbox takes a hit and keeps coming back year after year. Call now or visit their website, toughmailboxes.com. Tell us a little bit about what's planned for this evening, Josh.
Tonight we're doing a cooking demo. We're going to be cooking some quinoa. We have a lot of our customers curious about what to do with quinoa and why it's good for them and where it comes from and even how to say it. So we're going to be hopefully clearing a few things up, and we're going to show people a few different ways to cook it and different things that they can do with it later in the year. Maybe we'll talk about some cold salads later on in the year, but today we're going to cook a warm porridge, like a hot breakfast cereal. And we're going to do a quinoa pilaf, so some fresh veggies, some quinoa, and little seasonings here and there. So we're getting real close, a little bit of a stir. Unlike rice, we don't want to ever disturb our rice while it's cooking. Quinoa's not nearly so picky about it. We can kind of knock it down a little bit. Sometimes you see little pebbles in here, just like with our dry beans, so we want to check for rock. If you've got some chicken breast, you want to go ahead and use it.
Well, the crunch is very good. Flavor is great.
Spike, we understand that many things are happening out there since the opening a few years back, and things are going very well. Even though it's wintertime, it's open for everybody to come out and enjoy. Tell us a little bit about what's happening out there.
Well, everything is going just fine out there. We're expanding all the time, and we want people to come and enjoy it. And I know the summer's a lot nicer than the winter, but we still have fun in the winter.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of events coming up. The 2nd and 3rd of July, we got the Cowboy Impersonators coming. We've got new ones. We got a museum we've started. We're adding on to our buildings. We're building a den for our Wolfpack girls.
Oh, okay.
And so everything is progressing. But the biggest thing I'd like to make to everybody is this is a fun place. This is not your average place. We want people to come, enjoy it. Everything's free. The donations we take goes to remodeling and different things of that type. But we want people to understand this is a fun place. This is where you can take a step back in time and relax and enjoy it, and it's for all ages.
For the entire family, it's not some place you worry about coming and wondering if your morals will be compromised, but you've got a place here that brings back the good old days when you knew the difference between bad guys and good guys.
That is absolutely true, 100%, and everything that is generated in Coopersville is given back to the public. We try to take care of our own on our donations, and I know where the money goes because I give it out. We've helped kids at Christmas time, we've helped some veterans, we've helped different families, and it's a caring place.
And anybody can come and enjoy it. There's no admission charge, but if you feel it in your heart that you'd like to give a little, it's always appreciated. That's the giving community of Northern Michigan, I guess. You haven't seen anything like this before, I don't think.
I'm sure you haven't. We've had over 7,000 people through there. And every one of them has had nothing but good to say about it.
Since we were out there, I tell you, you keep on expanding. I see there's a windmill out there since the very first day you were there, and you've got a museum. Tell us a little bit about how that came about.
Well, the museum, we have Roy Rogers, we have Rooster Cogburn. We wanted to have some place where people could see some of these famous people, besides me. But yes, we do. We have an Indian burial ground, we have teepee, we have a little Indian village, all sorts of things. We have a church, gallows, but the big thing that I'd like to instill in everybody is it's a fun place. It's a place you can bring the family, the kids, and enjoy it.
And the thing is, too, that you guys are open pretty much year-round. If you give a call, you might be able to meet them out there, but it's open all the time, isn't it?
Sure is.
Okay.
It's a lot nicer in the summer when it's warm and everything, but we try to accommodate them all the time.
We got a lot of things planned for this coming summer, and we hope everybody attends and takes part in this. It's an amazing thing. Had Cowboy Day weekend out there, and it was tremendous. We had a lot of people pass through those gates.
And the thing that everybody should remember is there's no place else like this.
Right.
This is one of a kind, and I'm sure once you come there, you'll be back too.
Okay, we will too. Thank you very much, Spike.
Thank you.
Something special's cooking, hot and delicious. Indulge yourself at Morning at Maggie's in Bay City. Omelets, frittatas, hotcakes, and more. Make every day special with a stop at Morning at Maggie's for breakfast or lunch on Saginaw in Bay City. Hingeman Acres Canoe Livery and Resort on M33 just north of Mayo, catering to the outdoor enthusiasts. Cabins, canoes, kayaks, rafts, and more. Daytime or overnight trips along the world-famous Asabo River. A family getaway for over 75 years. Thanks for joining us again along Michigan's back roads and side streets. Don't forget to join us whenever the mood strikes on the World Wide Web 24/7. Go to thespiritofmichigan.com for all the links. Also, slide on over to www.michiganmagazinetv.webs.com for behind-the-scenes outtakes of our weekly get-together here on RFD TV. We're adding more prizes to our weekly Phrase of the Week giveaway sweepstakes. Now we've got gift certificates to the new Kerry James Restaurant in downtown Cummins. The resurrection of this historic site and restaurant is turning heads. Don't forget to enter. Now here's this week's phrase. It's simple and from the heart. Have a wonderful Easter. You know the drill. Send it along with your name and mailing address to the addresses you see here on the screen. Have a great week, and we'll see you back here next week for another edition of Michigan Magazine. We'd like to thank all those that help keep Michigan Magazine on the road. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Announcing the Michigan Paddle Sports Directory, your one-stop internet connection. At MichiganPaddlesports.com, it's now possible to explore Michigan's extensive waterways like never before. Michigan Paddle Sports Directory is a comprehensive directory of canoe and kayak rentals and liveries throughout the entire state of Michigan. At MichiganPaddlesports.com, you'll find a great paddling route, outfitter, store, school, rental shop, or tour guide. Michigan's great waterways are waiting for you. Make it an adventure worth remembering by first visiting MichiganPaddlesports.com. Flu season. Be prepared. Get your immunizations now at Rose City Drug, your one-stop pharmacy, home health care, and medical supply outlet, offering a variety of on-site immunizations. Walk-ins are of course welcome. Call now for more information. Introducing the Weed Gator. For safe and easy aquatic weed removal, the Weed Gator is the #1 alternative to harsh chemicals for getting rid of pond and lake weeds. Safe and effective. See it in action now at weedgator.net. Made in the USA.
Vacation. Don't make the planning of it more than what you're trying to get away from. At northernmichigancabinrentals.com, you can choose from over 2,500 cabins, cottages, lodges, resorts, lakefront vacation home rentals, and more. Whatever experience you're looking for, from rustic to luxury and everything in between. No more rustling with telephone books. No more endless internet searches. Just one site with over 2,500 Northern Michigan destinations. northernmichigancabinrentals.com.